Hello, Voidlings. Welcome back. My name is Void. So if you're here, you're a Voidling. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That's just what we're called here. Little Voidlings. The Divine Feminine is speaking very loudly today and fiercely and wants everyone to know that you are protected on your path towards your dreams. And the Divine Feminine aspect of us fiercely protects the dreams, needs, and desires of the inner child. Okay? How perfect is this too? I'm literally in my mother's office, and I chose to wear this shirt that has like a moon on it. And I was just on Patreon doing the forecast for the week and going over the new moon energies, which is definitely a part of this reading. This is basically a Divine Feminine reading / this week reading, starting with Mother's Day and ending with the new moon in Taurus. And we have all these transits this week between Taurus and Cancer, because we have a Sun sextile to Jupiter, also a Mercury sextile to Jupiter, and then the Sun and Mercury will conjunct, and this energy is all going to be present for this very nurturing new moon in Taurus. So the Divine Feminine energy is popping off and supporting us and planting and sowing seeds. And the big question is like, what are you nurturing at this time? What seeds are you sowing? What seeds are you planting? What seeds have you already planted? And you're going to see the growth of that this week. So if you want to learn more about the astrology, head to my Patreon. The link will be in my bio. It's also on, or in bio, like my own Instagram. Hello. The link is in the caption / if you just go to like my channel page, whatever, info page, the link will be there as well. But anyway, let's pull some friggin' cards, dude. All right. So what does the Divine Feminine want to tell us? You know what else we have this week? Literally on the new moon in Taurus, we have a Mars conjunction to Chiron in Aries. This is very relevant. It says, South Node, don't let the past hold you back. There's something coming up in your life, and you're going to have to trust that it's not going to be the same as it was in the past. If you are sowing the seeds of past disappointments, this like negative mindset of nothing works out for me, then you're going to be blocking your path and your destiny and your blessings. Full moon surrender to the divine. If you watched that last reading I did, it was like almost an hour long. It was all about surrendering to the divine flow. And the Divine Feminine is literally coming through right now, saying surrender. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't assume that things are going to play out the same way they did before, because you're just going to get stuck in the karmic cycle. There's an opportunity this week to bust through the karmic cycle. That's what that Mars conjunction to Chiron is. This new moon is allowing us to move through the wounding of the past, the assumptions, the old identities, the old mindsets. Like, we're busting through that this week. We're seeing more possibilities. There's more opportunities, and we're just feeling differently about it. So know that it's going to be different. Surrender to the flow. And then I love this because my name is Void. And whenever I see this card, I'm like, Void, of course. The Void, of course, moon is the phase in between. Like when the moon is like in between signs, that's called the void of course, because it's not yet fully in a sign. So that's like 0 degrees of a sign. So it's a very short period of time in between every moon phase, right? Or every sign. You know, sometimes a phase lasts a couple signs because it's like 2 to 3 days, but nothing will come in this situation. Don't let the past hold you back. Surrender to the divine. I don't know how to make this more clear. Okay? I don't know how to make it more clear to us, whoever is here, whoever's attracted to this. You're meant to be here, okay? I don't have a big following. If this reading found you, it is meant for you, Okay, listen, this is the tea. This is all you need to know. It's not the same. Nothing will come of this situation if you stay stuck in the past mindset. And also, nothing will come of this situation, meaning if you're assuming the worst case scenario, it's not going to happen, babe. Okay? You need to get out of that mindset of, oh, well, this is how it worked in the past, so of course that's how it's going to work now. You know? We gotta move on. Things are different now. You're different now. Okay, let's see what else she wants to say. Divine Feminine. You see how fierce she is? She's really like no nonsense, no bullshit. She's such a fierce protector. She's so honest. She doesn't know how to lie. Not like that anyway. Divine Feminine can manipulate, which is a form of lying, I guess, but can also manipulate with the truth, right? You can hold the truth against someone. But that's not what I'm trying to talk about today. I'm just trying to talk about we're in the in-between. We're in the in-between. That's the place where you surrender. And that's the place where you should definitely not start projecting shit from the past onto it. Because that's what you'll get again. Like, this is the opportunity in the middle between the past identity, the past paradigm, the past life, and the new one. What seeds are you sowing there? Are you watering your weeds or are you watering your seeds? Okay? Cheesy, but honestly, it's the best analogy I have. Or metaphor. I can't remember yeah, you know. All right, what else can Divine Feminine tell us about this? That was aggressive. It's interesting because I started to get lost in this void of course. I started to get lost in that sauce and then like everything spilled out. So it does feel like there is this chaotic energy that some of you may be feeling. It's like an anxiety of like something's coming. I don't know what it is. And you're waiting and nothing's coming and the energy is building. Leading up to that full moon energy, surrender to divine, right? And we do have a second full moon this month, at the very end of the month, a full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, Divine Feminine, what do you want us to know? Okay, we got Green Man, very Taurus. Nourishment, community fulfillment. Community fulfillment's coming through strong. Whoa, see that? Pisces, interesting. The connection to all things. Both of these are about connection. So Pisces is connection to source, to collective consciousness, right? The connection to the all that is. You know, it's the fluidity of water, and water is in everything, in every cell, in every life form, right? In every, you know, every breath. And then Green Man, this is about the connection in the ecosystem. I do want to read it though. This is the I Spy Oracle, by the way, by my friend Delilah Miskey. I'm obsessed with it. It's so fun. So nostalgic, but also there's just so much in there. And every time I pull a card, it's like something different comes out. Okay, so this is Green Man. Rebirth, spring, ecological awareness, nature, resourceful, do your part, appreciation, folklore, protection, boundaries, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual connection. Imagine a forest god who guards the gate between the material and immaterial worlds. This is the Green Man, an archetype found throughout many cultures and history. He may be showing up to ask you to be a little more mindful of the forest and natural world around you. Make time to pick up trash on your next hike, switch to a reusable water bottle to reduce plastic waste, or just say thank you to nature nearby. Even if you live in a city, the natural world surrounds you. He is the voice of the forest and welcomes you to have a conversation. Green Man also shows up to remind you that the time has come to rejuvenate in a physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual way. His energy is like the fresh green shoot of a healthy growing plant and can be used to start a new endeavor or revisit one. That's what I'm saying. There's something new emerging from the soil, from seeds that have been planted in the past. There is guidance to create. The divine feminine is awaiting that divine inspiration to create. So we need to surrender to that flow. Strength card. Yeah, this came out in the reading this morning for my Patreon group, the Strength card. So some of us too, that Green Man card talked about rejuvenation. Some of us have literally been like physically recalibrating after a period of burnout, right? Because Pisces also can like, that Neptunian energy can be very overwhelming and taxing to our energy body. Just being too tapped in all the time. And Green Man also talked about boundaries. So there's something here about needing to have better boundaries with ourselves, about what we allow ourselves to water at this time in terms of our beliefs, thoughts, attitudes from the past, from a past self, a past identity. Things are different now, and we are strong. We are moving forward. We are healing. We are rebirthing. We are being rejuvenated right now by spirit, by nature. Get outside in nature. Touch some grass, girl. Wheel of Fortune. It was in reverse, but what I heard from it is that something that we didn't think was possible in the past is now possible. It wasn't the right time before. We weren't ready. We were being molded, I'm hearing. Like we were being reworked. There's something that needed work. That's what I'm saying. We're different now. So it's not going to happen. Okay, now I understand. There's something we want to do that didn't work out before. Or it could even be a relationship, a job, whatever. It didn't work before. And there's an opportunity for this to be rejuvenated, for this to be, I'm even hearing like upcycled, or like there's a possibility now. It's possible now. What we wanted before but couldn't do because we weren't ready, it's possible now. But we have to embody this new version of ourselves that believes in it in order to do it, or else we will perpetuate the old karmic cycle. So this week, any emotional stuff that's holding us back is likely to come up so that we can show ourselves how much we've changed and grown and how much we have healed. And then we are ready for this. I'm trying to keep this reading a little shorter because I'm not sure how much room I have, space on my phone. Two of Swords. Something was blocked before mentally, by belief, by identity. But also I'm hearing like it's being hidden. What's that about? You can't know everything at once. It wouldn't be fun. Spirit wants us to, well, Divine Feminine we're speaking to today, she wants us to be open to the possibilities. Oh, yeah. This is about surrendering to the divine flow. Like, this is coming through as like waiting until it's time to act. But also like we can't see this coming, I don't think. So we're being guided to recalibrate, to balance, to stay like calm and collected and in a surrendered state. And we'll know when to put those swords down. It's interesting, I almost said signs. Put those signs down. Huh. We'll know when to put those swords down, and maybe some of you are like looking for the signs, or you're asking for a sign, or you've been very like insistent on spirit to like show you, like prove to me, but we're being asked to let go of that. We're being asked to fully trust without the signs and synchronicities, even though there likely have been some because Pisces is here. It's like we're so divinely guided and connected. We don't even need the direct signs, is like how it's coming through. But then also the star came out. Hi, I'm recording something right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon because my parents just got back from church. But yeah, the star card came out. So this is about, like, we can't really see this coming. We just have to trust that it is coming vibe. And what we have planted, what we have been watering, it is coming to fruition. Even if we can't fully see it right now, we have to trust. And we have to trust that we're different, and we have to stay open to being seen, to being visible, right? It might have something to do with community. I heard collectivity. Yeah, we have that Pisces card here. This is about bearing your truth too, your authenticity, allowing that to shine, because that's what's attracting this to you. All right, I have to go, but I'm going to see if there's any last cards that want to come out. The Hermit. Yeah, duh. Yeah. We can't really see it's coming, but it's there. And we have to trust. We have to align to that deep inner trust and faith and knowing that we are being guided right now. I know it's hard, but that's the part of us our divine feminine is connected to. It'll know when to act, when to respond. Keep holding that vision and trust deeply that you are being guided. And if you haven't seen that other reading, maybe you should go watch it. The one that was like, it was called, if you see this reading, you're aligning to divine flow, I think it was. And also, again, if you want to learn more about the astrology this week, go to my Patreon. Yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.